Alright everybody, welcome back to the channel. And like always, it's not a child safe channel. The rest of it you can read for yourself. It's getting to the point where you gotta do this every damn time. Fucking YouTube. But alright, now that we got that shit out of the way. You guys probably can't really see, but we've been busy in the garage here trying to clean up after the storms. We've had several storms that I was going to bring some day after Virginia Rally to you, but we got hit by 2 storms and a car accident. So yeah, yay team. So, we'll go ahead and do that now. And, I'd like to thank a couple people for, commenting. At least now I know that I didn't mess up, because I kept wondering if I messed up setting things up, because I'm not an electronics guy. I'm learning what I can by the seat of my pants. She's a lot more electronically savvy than me, but she's so busy she doesn't have a whole lot of time to sit down and, baby me through it. And make no mistake, I got to be babied through it. Now, if you want to do mechanics, I can do mechanics for you. I can build shit. I can plan it out. I can sit back and look at it and build you what you want. But I don't do electronics. It's not my bag. I don't even like new trucks. It's got too much shit going on. So I like it as simple as possible. And I understand some of this stuff's going to get a little bit more complicated, because I like to maybe do some live broadcasting just to see how that works out. Like I said, this is just a hobby to me. It just gives me something to do, so I'm not completely bored out of my skull, because you can only do so much. Like I said, you can't see back behind you, but I've been working on tearing transmissions out and getting pieces, putting it back together, trying to work on my Triumph. I gotta work on the Ultra here. I go back through some electrical issues with it, but just the normal stuff. Now with having the car over at the body shop, getting it taken care of. There's stuff going on. There's always stuff going on. But I'm not trucking. These fucking people can't drive on sunny, dry pavement on a straightaway. I don't know if you guys follow any of the trucking news or any of that stuff, but if you want to literally have yourself go, oh my God, these fucking people are stupid, go look at some of the trucking stuff. And I don't mean like on YouTube. You have to go out and really scour the internet, and you can find some truck pages and stuff out there. It's getting nasty. I mean, we got some of I'll get into a lot of bitching about people that don't belong here, and then once they get here, they just give them every right and privilege that me and you have. And apparently one of them is because they need all this help. Trucking is a disaster. We need all these millions of people. We can't service everybody. Okay, I guess hiring every fucking idiot that, has a pulse is the answer. Well, go look at your nation's highways. You want something to really bitch about? Go look at your nation's highways. And you can blame truckers all you want to. It isn't the old truckers like me. I can sit here and tell you about the 30 years of trucking and watched it go from, hard work, long days, hard work. I made good, obviously, made decent money at it. There's a lot of birthdays and holidays and stuff that's got missed, but nobody ever went hungry. Nobody ever was too cold or too hot or had to fight off the rain. They were always able to protect themselves. They were always to feed themselves. And for that, I lived comfortably. Sometimes a lot more comfortable than others. I make no you know, there's no shame in that. I worked fucking hard for that privilege. But today's modern trucking is fucking garbage. These fucking people can't drive in a straight fucking line. They don't know where they're at. They don't know what they're fucking doing. I could go back a few years ago and talk about Milwaukee. There was a fucking truck driver that went into the city park downtown before he realized he couldn't cross the fucking bridge, when he realized that it had a bicycle on it, and it was a bicycle. Then they had to come rescue him. And he stood there, I don't know, you just sit there on the news and go, and there's modern trucking for you. And it hasn't gotten any better. And that was years ago. So, when people say, you fucking truckers, you know, I don't have anything to say. I can't defend it. I just have to sit there and look at him and go, I hear you, man. I understand you. Well, you're fucking one of them. Okay, I'm not really one of them, but there's no sense in arguing. Because in a roundabout way, they are right. Fucking modern trucking, modern truckers, it's garbage, man. So, I don't do it in the wintertime. I refuse to do it. It's like playing fucking Russian roulette. You know, shippers and receivers are fucking even more garbage than they ever been. They have the power to fuck with you. And me, I'm such a fucking prick that, no, you don't want to fuck with me. I put a lot of these places, it's like a no-go. And I don't really give a fuck. So, it is what it is. So, with that being said, you know, that this is nothing more than me getting out my thoughts. Instead of having a CB mic and all those people to talk to, they're my pigeons. You're the people I'm out here, I'm yabbering, I'm ratchet jawing to. So, you know, I talked about it. Maybe I'll do it more when I'm out on the road, back out in the summertime, you know. Give a bird's eye view of how fucking stupid and retarded it is, and the bullshit you got to put up with, you know, fighting for your life, motherfuckers wanting your shit more than you want it, I guess. You know, some of that's fucking just, you got to do what you got to do. I've done some pretty heinous shit to human beings that, you know, shit had to be done. So, that is another aspect of me having the realities that I have in the way I speak about people I speak about. So, with that being said, let's turn the page on that one and go back to the Virginia 2A rally. You know, what a fucking clown world. I mean, what a fucking farce. Does anybody think that that was a fucking success? Well, seriously. Does anybody think that that was a fucking success? The numbers don't bear shit out. The numbers only bear out that nobody gives a fuck. Now, the 19th, the day before all that, apparently the state police and the Capitol Police go out to an old man's fucking house to ask him questions about terrorism. You don't hear nobody talking about that shit. Apparently that was just, hey, well, we don't talk about it, it'll go away. I'm like, hang on, man. Why ain't you motherfuckers beating down that fucking drum? They drove over 100 miles to go fucking ask him questions. And it's like, you knew who he was. You went to his house. You drove 100 miles to go ask for him by name and drove to his home. So you already know everything that you need to really fucking know. Well, he's never done anything criminal, so, you know, he's an old man. What do you think he was doing? He's probably going there going, geez, look at this fucking place. This has turned into a fucking shit show. Look at all these barricades you guys are putting up, you know. Well, I better go take my tour before we're no longer ever allowed to go to the Capitol. Because, you know, something might happen. One of these people might do something. So I understood his plight when he said that. He's like, yeah, one day we're not even going to be allowed to walk up to it and touch it. I'm like, yeah, I could see that. So I just thought that was funny that you didn't hear none of the so-called activists talking about that, going, hey, you guys can't even fucking control yourself against one old man. Fucking wow. It makes you wonder. But, so with that being said, how about we talk about, that was the Virginia 2A rally. I want to touch on this Colin Noir, this fucking blacktivist. Well, let's just bring up the fact that 2.7 million Virginia voters put those Democrats in office. 2.7 million voters. 22,000 showed up to protest. Let that sink in for a moment. 22,000. A third of them from out of state. They say that there was probably closer to about 40% that was there. But let's just keep it down to a third of them were out of state. 2/3 of them were Virginians. Does those fucking, for somebody worried about their rights being taken away, you would have thought there had been more than 22 fucking thousand of you assholes showing the fuck up. You know what that tells people? Nobody fucking cares. It was nothing more than a fucking fashion show. Bunch of dumb motherfuckers LARPing. Out there fucking cosplaying. Poking holes in the air with their fucking finger. I exclaim! Fucking, yeah, I sit there and watch that whole shit on fucking Monday. All of that. Now, you could go and watch Virginia's newscasts. And they were even unimpressed by it. They were like, okay, so nothing happened. Which, in all intents and purposes, I'm glad nothing happened. Because if it would have happened, it'd have been fucking Charlottesville all over again. The only difference would have been, it was no longer white supremacist, which is still funny that, you know, they have video of Antifa dressing like Proud Boys and dressing up in white button down and all this stuff and going out there and infiltrating, causing the trouble. So, you know, you always have to worry about fucking infiltrators. Infiltrators are always the worst, especially in any fucking movement. So, glad that nothing happened, because all it is just a black eye on all of us. Any gun owner, any gun activist, anybody that goes out and advocates for gun rights, you know, because I do that locally in my own community. When I talk to people, it's like, you know, I've talked about it before, talking to young men about staying away from stupid bitches who are trying to fucking lock them down either in baby jail or into a fucking marriage where eventually they could fucking hog tie them to a fucking tree and peg the fuck out of them. You know, stay away from that shit. Well, part of that is getting them involved in something greater than themselves. And part of that is your self-protection. You know, your rights as American. White, black, brown, yellow, it don't fucking matter. All these guys are out there working for the same goal. Not everybody has the same mindset, so you have to delve in deeper to these guys. But, you know, being outspoken is a thing. So, you know, be outspoken. So, it's good that nothing happened because it could have been turned on us quite easily. But as far as an overall optics of it, it was fucking a joke. It shows you right there that nobody's going to do a fucking thing. So they went ahead and passed these fucking laws. And they're going to go into effect sometime this year. But you didn't change anything. You didn't change nobody's fucking mind. Basically, most people are laughing going, okay, hey, let's get up early in the morning and do I mean, when I seen that, I thought, jeez, what a bunch of fucking clowns. We're going to have mustard call. Everybody get over here and muster together. Really? 1376.2. See? We're the citizens, so... Shut up. That's fucking cosplay. It's LARPing. Well, you showed them fucking... It's like this fucking other guy walking around with a fucking 50 caliber rifle, smiling. He wasn't even fucking from Virginia. And everybody's praising, oh, at least he showed up. Look at this. Okay, can you LARP any harder? You fucking people are stupid. Sitting around in your fucking plate carriers and all your fucking wannabe military garb, and you just sit there watching it going, oh, great. They just made everybody look like a bunch of fucking LARPing-ass cosplaying retards. Well, that's just fucking awesome. Then it's like, oh, see, we're not white racists. We're not white supremacists. We got black people here. Shove a camera and microphone in their face. Well, I'ma tell you, I'm out here fighting for my sticky right. Great optics. Fucking Jesus Christ. Hey, instead of coming out there to do that there, blackies, why don't you go do that to your fucking drug dealers and your gangbangers? Why is your fucking, the black fucking sector just riddled with fucking degeneracy? Well, you'll come out there with all that white people and feel real safe about being around them whiteys. I got my gun too, see, I just like you. What? I mean, it was some of the dumbest shit coming out of their mouth. And then every time you'd see some fucking white person come over going, nah, fuck you, next you know, here come Blackie trying to push him around. And it's like, let that fucking happen when you got some fucking black fucking dumb bitch out there talking about, they be killing and somebody go over and go, listen, get away from the fucking microphone. Jesus Christ, you're making everybody look bad. It'd be, oh, you can't do that. Well, okay. But apparently this is a one-way fucking street when it comes to that. When I see that old man getting fucking pushed back, when he's going, yeah, fuck you, you bunch of fucking liars. Look to see who pushed him back. Come all the way across the fucking parade ground just to fucking chest bump him away from the fucking camera. I'm like, okay. Why don't you dumb black motherfuckers go do that to all the black motherfuckers out there making you look bad? Oh, that's right, crickets. You hear all them crickets? No. They can't do that. Oh, what a fucking shit show. But apparently it was a fucking success. I don't know at what. I keep like, what? How was that a fucking success? The fucking NRA, is that the best they could fucking, that's their gathering? That's the people that, these people were so worried about giving a show, coming out there to LARP, that only 6,000 of them went inside the fence, onto the actual Capitol grounds. Only 6,000. Well, that's probably why nobody's respecting you. You couldn't even give a respectable response response. That means only 16,000, estimated, was outside the fence because we not going to give up our guns. Shut the fuck up. Gee, okay, you couldn't just go, okay, you know what, that's fine. But we're still going in there, and we're still going to point our finger. We're going to surround the place. Imagine what it would have been like if 22,000 people would have went through the checkpoint and onto the grounds. I think that would have been a bigger message. Nope, we're going to divide our forces. But my group isn't really with your group, you know, because I got a different, I mean, it was so fucking stupid. So, the fucking NRA couldn't even fucking bring themselves to put in even a generous showing. That's why I don't support the NRA. I advise people not to support the NRA. The NRA isn't out there for you. They don't support us. They're like any other organization. They're there for their own agenda and their own cash. Their own little power base. You know, the GOA ain't no fucking different. None of these fucking they couldn't even gather up a sizable number to go inside the fence. You know, it isn't about showing what guns you got, what gear you got, what you look like LARPing in your fucking gear. We're all about self-protection and our right to keep and bear arms for the right of self-protection. Carry and conceal is where we're at. That's why we teach carry and conceal. It's easier to hide your gun. Or it ain't easy to hide your guns, but it is better to hide your guns than to openly walk around and go, I got my gun too. Okay. I guess those are Daniel Boone. Okay, Davy Crockett. You know, this is 2020, you fucking dickheads. Jeez, oh. But it was also fun to see because news feeds were all fucking out there with the fucking blacktivist. Oh, look, you know, it ain't about white people. It ain't about white supremacy. Oh, see, it's all about, you know. And needless to say, it was on MLK Day. Jesus Christ. So we're listening to the blacktivist tell us how great it is and, you know, how it's not really about Democrats or Republicans, you know, liberals or conservatives. And one of the biggest 2A blacktivists there is Colin Noir, the blackface of the NRA. I guess his big post was about the Black Panthers. Yeah, I got blocked off with a lot of that shit. Because it was like, you know, the Black Panthers, you know, the Republicans, the reason that California was doing that its gun rights infringement during the 60s, you know, because of these people. And I was like, are you fucking people that stupid? I understand race and IQ is a fucking thing. But now we're going to equate blacktivist and how the Second Amendment rights for all, and how it's a black thing now because of what happened to the Black Panthers. The Black Panthers were anti-American, anti-white, socialist, Marxist, communist. They were radicals They weren't protecting themselves. They were armed insurrection. Do we have to go into all the assaults? All the armed assaults that the Black Panthers committed? But somehow, this fucking ignorant-ass Cohen Noir was like, yep, and because of what they did then is why they're trying, because of blacks. They didn't want blacks to have guns. Really? Okay. That's fucking stupid. But you could go look at all his social media, because people were fucking all over spreading his message. I fucking more than once got threads on it. I was like, this shit is fucking retarded. We're going to praise the Black Panthers and point a finger at them and show that that's why the government and white people want to take away Second Amendment rights, is because, you know, they already tried it against the fucking Black Panthers. This dude is fucking nuts, man. Now, I'm sure at one time he probably tried to hide it, tone it back until he got, I guess, got some clout, you know, so he got somewhat famous. But I stopped fucking trying to listen to anything this fucking idiot said when he had fucking Killer Mike on an interview. The guy who said that white people need to be eradicated, that cops are the criminals, and when they get killed, it's a good thing. White supremacy is the reason black people need to arm themselves, and that the government isn't America. And this fucking idiot in an interview just sat there and they fucking just sat there and stroked each other off. Never once was like, so, your view on killing cops. You want to fucking talk about that? Nope, never touched it. How about your anti-white views? Nope, we're not going to talk about that. Okay, you're anti-government because the government is a white supremacist government. And the reason that it needs to be overthrown so black people have a voice. Not fucking once, man. And he's done several of these interviews with all these blacktivists. And that they are black activists. They're blacktivists. Anti-white, anti-American, anti-government. Let that shit fucking sink in for a moment. But, I mean, everybody's out there like, we got a black face talking about America and Second Amendment rights. What? Whoa. Back the truck up, man. Seriously? This is the fucking blackface that you're hanging your hat on. Okie fucking dokie. And every time I brought this up and went, go look at it, in his own fucking words. I don't think he realizes he spoke these fucking words. That he interviewed these anti-white, anti-cop, anti-American individuals. But, you know, I guess that's where we're headed. Fucking welcome to goddamn clown world, man. I'm telling you, it's fucking insane. We're heading down fucking... You need some gas? I'm sure I could find you some gas around here. Hell, even here, have a light. Fucking set clown world to fucking blaze, man. This is insane. And people just sit there and clap and go, yeah. It's like, what? Did you not hear? Hang on. Do y'all got fucking earplugs in? Hear no evil, see no evil, speak no evil. Just like fucking sheeps to the fucking cattle car, man. I'm perplexed by the understanding. And white people just sit there and go, yay! Yay for our destruction. The thing that I tried to get in a discussion with this fucking blacktivist, this Colin Noir blacktivist. And, oh man, he wants to shut that shit down. Imagine if you woke up tomorrow and there's just Thanos. I know it's a fictional character. But all this is fictional in the mind of most of the people anyways. But imagine Thanos sitting on the steps of the Lincoln Memorial. All of a sudden somebody looks up and goes, shit. Call the news. All the news people rush over there. And they're like, oh my God, why are you here? And he looks and goes, I'm going to make sure that America is virtually crime-free. And make sure that it's the most safest country on planet terra firma. Oh my God, how are you going to do that? I'm going to get rid of all the Negroids in America. I'm going to get rid of every black in America. And I'm going to snap my finger. And they're all going to disappear. In an instant, at the snap of that fucking finger, America will be the safest and have the less crime of any country in the world. Just like that. But they don't want to talk about that. And that's not a fantasy. Now, Thanos snapping his finger and then making it happen, that's a fucking fantasy. And the tears of small children sustain me. So what's the best things in life, dude? Crush your enemies, have them driven before you, and hear the lamentations of the women. I'm down for that. But the reality is the numbers bear it out. It's a fact they cannot get away from. That if we got rid of all of the blacks in the United States, in an instant, we would have the less crime. It would be the most safest country in the world. Planet terra fucking firma. Earth itself. And then if we got rid of another group of people, it would literally go to zero. You hear me? Zero. Now people are going, zero? White people commit crimes too. Do you know the percentage is so fucking low? That it just, the stupidity of it. Yeah, they do. But look at the crimes that they commit. Now, they want to talk about that. We're not going to equate crimes. Well, they did crimes. Oh, okay. Driving your car with improper insurance and no plates isn't the same fucking crime. Jesus Christ, you can't explain shit to these people. But I argued this once with this guy on his fucking social media. And I don't know who, but somebody fucking blocked and reported. Because fucking facts are a butt-hurting fucking thing to these fucking people. So I wish people would wake up and quit listening to these fucking dumbasses. You're all in such a hurry to show how you aren't like the other guy. That you're allowing heinous and horrible things to happen. And that is a crime. That is actually a morality, a crime of moral. But I'm still kind of curious. So what do you think's going? Are you guys going to fight? You didn't change anything. 22,000 of you, 2.7 million people voted and put these people in office, and only 22,000 of you showed the fuck up And now you've got people out there going, see, we cleaned up. And do you realize the reason that the other side is winning? Because they don't clean up their garbage. They shit, so they literally buildings on fire. Smacking people in the head with fucking bike locks. Just walking away. They're willing to use what you won't is the reason that they are gaining. Now, if your game is the long game, well, you're sacrificing more than you'll ever get back. There is no long game. No such thing as a fucking long game. But you go for it. You go for it, girl. You ladies show us how it all fucking works. Go put on your LARPing outfit, go cosplay for us. Let the blacktivists charge out there and show you the way. You people are a joke, man. That's the best you can do. Are you going to fight? Who's going to be the shot heard around the world? Oh, that's happened already. Nobody did anything. People have died because they were unwilling to comply with red flag laws. And do you remember who they are? Nope. Remember where they were? Nope. Why? Because you don't want to be associated with that. Who's going to be associated with you when you decide to make a stand? When they come for you. When they came for my neighbor across the street, I did nothing. When they came for my neighbor right next door, I did nothing. When they came for me, there's nobody left to do anything. Nobody's going to stand up and show the fight. Nobody's going to fire a shot. When they come for you, you will lay down just like a... Who's the badass? Who's got the balls to get it done? Who's going to be the martyr? Oh, that's right. There are already martyrs out there. No, they're not martyrs. They were just wackos. Well, if they'd have just complied and went through the system and showed how corrupt the system was, we might have got more done. Is that what you're going to do? Interesting. I could equate that. Jesus Christ. Gotta love that fucking dark beer. Yikes. Wow. Wowie zowie. You can equate that to my industry. They always talk about if they add one more rule, if there's one more regulation, man, we're going to shut it down. And nothing happens. Hey, it's go time. Okay. The last time there was an independent trucking strike, yeah, some people got killed. Yeah, it made national news. What was it? I got some friends that remember that shit because we were involved. I had to pull the panels out of my fucking side kit. My flatbed covered wagon had a side kit on it. Went to the hardware store and always got white paint. Going home empty. We were literally looking down at fucking pickup trucks beside us with fucking dudes with shotguns. Like, yeah, we're not hauling freight, man. We're fucking hauling our ass home. Coming out of fucking Detroit, fucking hauling ass. And nobody traveled alone. That was like 91 to 93. There was two of them. All over gas prices. Or fuel prices. Not gas, diesel. I fucking remember when I started, fucking diesel would be 57 cents a fucking gallon. In the fucking 80s. And it went to 88. It steadily rose. 60, 70. It got up into the 80s. People got pissed. By the time it hit the fucking 90s, motherfuckers were losing their mind. If it ever hit the dollar, we're going to fucking rise up. Well, yeah, some of the independents did. A lot of the trucking companies, major companies, they didn't. They ain't give a fuck. That's why it makes me laugh every time somebody says, yeah, we're going to do something. No, you're not. I've been through this before. I've watched it personally. Ain't none of you motherfuckers going to do anything. Not a fucking thing. Ain't nobody going to do anything. Now, you might get to a point where it becomes widespread. And then it's actual fight for your life. At that point, you might do something. Maybe. I'm not going to put any fucking stock in it. I've seen you motherfuckers. Ain't gonna happen, man. I guarantee it. Some may, most won't. But I can sit here and bitch about this shit all day long. All night long. That don't fucking matter. But I did want to speak on it. So, again, I know a lot of people, because I'm a long-winded prick, don't watch, like, a whole bunch of, all the way to the end. But I had a couple of people come in and comment, and that was kind of cool. It lets me know that, I got some things set up the right way. I got a single subscriber. I don't know where you came from, dude, but, why you're here makes me laugh, because I can't believe anybody want to fucking listen to me. Yeah, okay, out there on the road, speaking on the microphone, talking down the road. We could talk about life in general, and we do. How it all works, financing, love, life, children. Trying not to hurt, trying not to get hurt. That's basically all I'm doing here. But to that, thanks for subscribing. Be ready for a lot of bullshit, because that's what I talk about, bullshit. Fucking motorcycles and motorcycle fucking related shit, guns and gun related stuff, marriage and men's rights. I think I probably got the last known actual female. I've been married for over 33 years, so I have no peers. There's nobody at my age I know that's been married as long as I have. I know some guys got married later in life that's been married 20 years, but, they're nowhere near in our caliber, in our class. You try to talk to them, and, most of them you're like, ew, okay, I can't even be friends with you. You're not even in our class, man. So it's really weird to be one of a few. To go find people married as long as me, I gotta talk to somebody's grandparents. Maybe a handful of their parents. It's like, okay, they're in their 60s and 70s, some in their 80s and 90s. Hey, we're going to talk. You'd answer ads in the papers like, hey, come out to our dinner, for people who's been married, 30 years plus. We did that once. Went in there, everybody was like 80-something fucking years old. They all turned and fucking looked at us, and they're like, she whipped out her fucking marriage certificate, because, it's like, we're going to have to prove this shit. And she's like, I know. They just fucking looked at us. They're like, wow. You're not. That's, well, welcome. Well, fucking they're all taking pictures so they can send it off to their families going, see, it can be done. And we're sitting there going, oh my God, we're the youngest people here. Shit, they're going to break out with bingo any minute. Fuck. But they were nice people, but we have no peers. We don't go out to dinner with married couples. We don't know any. And in a way, I don't blame a lot of them, because a lot of these fucking dudes, I know a lot of dudes that's been fucked over. That's why when I talk about men's rights, I talk about those dudes that I know personally. And some of the young guys I see coming up in the industry, and I'm watching what they're going through. So, you know, I get to talk to them and straighten them out, because part of this job is keeping your mind on the job. You can't split your fucking mind by trying to take care of some fucking stupid cunt who can't fucking, who's so goddamn needy, she won't leave you alone. So there has to be balance. So that's where I come from on this stuff. So there's a lot of topics and stuff I get into that I kind of have firsthand knowledge of, and that's why I speak about them. So to that subscriber, you know, I don't know what you'll get out of it, but I hope you get something. At least laugh and go, Jesus Christ, what a fucking retard. I'm down for that. I got thick skin. Fucking comment. Say whatever the fuck you guys want. I don't give a shit. None of it's going to affect my cash. No matter what you say to me, you can't affect how anything operates. All it is words. Your opinions. Even if you're doing it to try to get a rise. And you go, well, I did it. Why isn't he angry? Because it doesn't affect me. Now, if you come here and kick open my fucking door, then we'll see how that affects me. But until then, it's the internet, man. But if you want to say some stupid shit, say it. Yeah, fuck, we don't give a shit. Have at it, man. But I'm going to leave that there. That's my opinions on the fucking rally. That's my opinion on the fucking stupid-ass Colin Noir blacktivists and their fucking stupid blacktivist fucking retards that were there. You know, it's a fucking shit show. It's going to continue to be a shit show. Ain't nobody going to do nothing. It's a fucking joke. Let's fucking set this place on fire, man. It's time to burn Clown World down. Honkity fucking Hong Kong. Oh, it just so the ADL and the SPLC have now deemed that Boogaloo is hate speech. So apparently the movie Electric Boogaloo is a hate speech or a hate movie. I guess that was stupid when they said it. Boogaloo. Boogalooey. Fucking Jesus Christ, you people are dumb. But other than that, we'll see what we talk about next.